Well, good morning. Setting up the good morning. Setting up the large format gear to see if I can get a couple of decent shots here. And as you can tell, there's hardly enough room to swing a cat in the back of my car. But that's what happens when you're away for 3 months. So already people are arriving, doing all the cleaning and all that sort of stuff. It was fantastic last night, really good. So I've got to take this big boy, okay, a Truett, which is a really heavy duty tripod. GoPro bag falling out, so better shove that there. And one last time, just check to see that this is recording, and it definitely is. So I usually use this on the canoe, so today on the patrol. Alright, just gotta make sure that I've got everything. I've got my phone, got my glasses. Cannot see much without glasses these days. Alright, so up on the shoulder and off we go. So the been quite kindly able to use this today. So going to walk down, set up the tripod, and have a good look. And yesterday we were allowed to see mobility is not the best, but we've today I've got a good hour or so that I can actually get. Well, I put on 6 frames now. Normally 30 to 40 minutes a frame if we're lucky, because of just how much time it takes to set up large format. And so today we'll be right down at ground level, and such a different place, beautiful up there, and you can actually see somebody's vision, really. What are coins? Okay, good luck, bad luck. The wishing well, which was really interesting. And it's such a different place at night. So it is really something else. A lot of water. Now I'm going to come down from the last night. I took some shots here. There we go. Even with that, just over the top, you can just see the water just descending. Amazing. Tree roots just sucking straight down into the area. Just quite beautiful. Don't know. A majestic viewpoint last night. Yeah, new to be black brim. Yeah, well, this is a shot. got a hope like hell that I can actually get this to. Okay. And normally what happens if I do two of them right at the same time, and this last one is going to be a little bit of a problem, but we just have to work with that. So the water is just cascading away, really beautiful. So of course we all know how water and cameras sometimes don't mix, and so this is a bit that you couldn't see last night. There were just so many people. It was just quite incredible. So I have a few tools I have to get out to take a shot, and kindly was able to do that. I think this is going to be a pain for my trip, because it was never ever realised that we would have a problem like this, and we have. So I have to actually go like that and pull the little fellow down, and then in actual fact push down the other two. Alright, okay, so that's not so bad. And we get a really good shot here. May have to actually locate this a little bit more. Usually it's the other way around, but we have got really opportune shot here. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. So the next two most vital things are loop, so that we can sight the vision. One of these things, very antiquated apparently, not by my scale. It's actually, okay, light meter. We can go into there and just put that there, and then we have our well-traveled camera. Okay, so this is the Kodak 2D. Beautiful camera, different, very different. Okay, good thing I'm in the building industry, because visualizing levels and stuff like that is really important. And I think this today calls for a horizontal shot. So just going to clean up inside. That's what a view camera looks like from inside. You've got stacks of deadening, light proofing. Rightio. Now take off the lens cap. Lower the tailboard. So this front section is what the camera works on, and apparently we're going to get some sun, which is really good. And then out we go, and we just bring that wide open so that we can. And the other thing, of course, I do have an infinity that I could actually use on this, and already you could see very carefully that's almost sharp there, and it's upside down. My poor old screen has its more than its fair share of marks. Now in the bag we have a couple of really unique things, and of course one's one side and one's the other. Okay, these are push that down, put that there. Push that down, put that there. And hopefully that doesn't blow in. No wind, dead still. Beautiful conditions. Now most people go, well, you know, you've got to have a lot of light, but you don't. Light is really for fast, quick action. For something like this, you can basically, I can take an exposure now today because it's water. I'll be wanting to actually hold that pretty well. Okay, we're just going to take this off. I'll keep it going. I don't know how this will work actually, but I thought, you know, some of the weird things that photographers think of. So I've got it actually sitting there on my granny trolley. So you'll see part of it. I have no idea whether or not, and I can't get to the back, so we'll just have to see what happens. Even if I was to put this actually so it doesn't fall off, and just sit it into here like so. I'd have to be lucky. Or no. Let's have a look. You're going to sit there. Okay. Alright. So I've now adjusted the exposure, and this is what life is like underneath a loop, and you can just see the water flowing over the top. So this is actually more or less like the top third. It's upside down, you have to get used to that, but we have one flow here, one flow here, one flow here, and one massive flow through there. So this should make points of interest right through the whole thing. And of course up the top, okay, we've got a little bit of the bridge and a bit of brush and stuff like that, but this is the point that I want to take. couldn't be that lucky, could we? That it would actually sit there tight. Somehow or other, I don't think so. More or less a bit like that. And I don't want to adjust anything. It just sort of sits there. There we go. Okay. So, first double dark of the day. And idiot's forgotten his okay, we'll pause this for a moment. So our first settings were F11 for 3 seconds. The dark slide is number 24 and the subject is this one here. Quite beautiful. Correction from the last video. We actually have, I can open this up now, frame 24, okay, F9 and 1 second, okay, works out really good, and we have a really great picture, lights coming on really nicely. Okay, we have wrong.